Guess what, y'all? It's time for another unboxing. Same situation as with the last thing. The Craftsman Toys. My tracking showed it in New Jersey, going through some kind of process, and I walk in the kitchen and here's another package. Oh, welcome to another episode of Bought and Back, by the way. And as you guessed from what I just said, it's an unboxing. I'm guessing this is the MD-005 knockoff of Studio Series Optimus Prime. So I am getting so many figures this weekend, and I normally don't get a lot. I kind of have a pretty limited budget, but I have my work cut out for me because I want to get these videos out for you guys. And just it's a good problem. It's a good problem to have. Like, I'm just getting started. I'm just gonna go, and I'm going to just open it up, take a look at him, and I guess I'm going to be also giving it like a little bit of a review. There's so many videos out there to transform this guy that I don't think I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm just going to make this an unboxing and an overview. But I don't know. I mean, I can transform him in front of everybody so I can compare him. But again, I feel like there's so many videos out there right now that, like, I'll specifically point out MGO. MGO does great just transform it videos. Just look up just transform it. Usually when he covers a figure, I won't, because he does it better than I do. Although, I don't know, maybe because I do it slower, some people might prefer that. I'm not trying to be in competition with anybody. MGO's great. He's been so helpful with me transforming things. What I try to do is do figures that have not been covered. So it's funny because I didn't think he was going to cover the Mecha Invasion. So I thought, yeah, that's a good one for me to work on. But now he finally broke down and he got the Mecha Invasion figures. So he has all all of them done. So, oh well, you have two sources now to get your transformation tutorials for them, and that's better than none. Let's get these off. This is from Shozy Store again, and great packaging. I have yet to get bad packaging from them. This bubble wrap off. I've seen this box so many times of other people looking at it, and I was so jealous. I really was hesitant to get another knockoff Prime because I had already gotten the shattered glass one that I did a video of. I already have him, but the most enticing thing about the MD-005 is it comes with a lot of cool accessories, which we're gonna look at now. But there's the box. I'm just gonna pick my camera up and show you really quick. Okay, let's open this box up as well. He has really cool accessories. He has got the skybound star Megatron arm. The what do you think about going on the offensive? The famous line that is just getting so much popularity. He comes with a Starscream head and turbines and wings for that one scene. Sorry, camera bump. For that one scene where Starscream is disguised as Optimus Prime. Oh gosh, sorry. Okay, just more. A box in a box. Is this like it's gonna be like a nesting doll situation? I just gonna keep getting more boxes. It's the exact same thing. I've been excited to. Oh man, I'm a little disappointed because I thought this was gonna be like the AS Toys one, where it came with a box with artwork and stuff. But that's okay. I mean, I didn't pay extra for a box or anything. Shozy Store, I don't think, has really any options for box or no box. Here, let me bring the camera up. can get a good look at the clamshell. There he is. I have Toy Story syndrome. I keep thinking since I've been little, I've thought my figures have feelings, and I feel like this guy is seeing this, like, oh no, what's going on? Am I being replaced? And he might be actually being replaced. Because I can't afford to just buy 2 of these. I assume I'm going to like this better. And I'll probably be selling... if I hit the camera one more time, we're going to make it a drinking game. If I really like this guy, which I think I will, I'll probably be selling this fellow. So if anyone's interested, I'm probably selling him for... Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of his trailer. I'd like to try to sell him just the figure and his blast effect and his axe. But enough about me selling stuff. Let's look at this. This feels good. Let's look at it compared to... I'm going to get a mix of... Well, the Autobot symbols on this one. Okay. Some of the details are not the same. You get more detail here than this one. That's interesting. So the thing I really wanted to know was if I can do the toy hacks. Because I have an extra set of toy hacks for this guy, because Toy Hacks sent me another set. Because some of the... Whoa, there goes Roller, and there goes the camera. Ah, there goes... Sorry, everyone. Anyway, Toy Hacks sent me another set because some of the stickers were just not adhering correctly. So I actually can put all these Toy Hacks on, again, on this other trailer, and I can use it for my Shattered Glass Prime. And there's a bunch of Optimus Primes, I feel like, who this is compatible with. Oh! Okay, this is something I really like about the axe and all these blast effects. They're clear instead of this foggy, clouded look. Here, let me get this out so we can look at it more carefully. There we go. Love the new one. I like it clear like that. That's neat. Here, let me put that back on quick. Shouldn't be that hard. Okay, there we go. What I really want to compare is let's see if I think these decals will work. Wow, this looks very, 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 very similar. I think that I think this would totally work with my Toy Hack set. And that makes me really happy. So I'm probably going to just sell, no offense, Optimus, but I might just sell the figure for, like, I don't know. I would like to make my money back for this knockoff set. But anyway, this looks really good. The plastic feel, I don't know. It really doesn't seem too much different. Closing it and opening it, this is a little bit more cracking noise. Snapping type of sounds. It's not too much different. This closes a little bit smoother. But really, very, very similar. From what I can see, the only... Oh, wait a minute! I'm a dork. This thing I said wasn't the same, it's because I didn't pull these out. They're the same too. This thing is just like a one-on-one copy, as far as I can see. The plastic even seems super similar. Okay, onto the next part, the one that you probably... I don't know if you've all been waiting for. I think you're all waiting to see the accessories. That's probably one of the coolest parts. I'm running out of room on my desk. I can see why YouTubers, when they like pan their camera over, you'll see all these toys and stuff sitting around. But, alright. There he is. Plastic quality. This is the thing I was really wondering about. Man, I was worried. So this is the original. This is the Studio Series Hasbro. I really love how dense and solid the plastic felt. I remember I wasn't crazy about the backpack, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get him, but I saw so many people just raving about this figure. So when I held him, he just feels so good. And this guy, I don't know, he feels just as good. I think no, maybe the plastic feels just a little bit more flimsy, but not really. If I didn't know better, he's just the slightest bit denser, but so close. I know some people that like the plastic better on this guy. You'll also notice there's these seams here on the front of his legs. Those are gone here. What else is... Okay, the silver's pretty much the same. Okay, so this needs to be fixed. This always gets packaged, so these are not folded in. Even the AS Toys ones, I don't know why, but they do. Okay, you can see the clear plastic poking through there. You don't see it there. It's cleaned up. What else is different? Okay, we got our peg there to put him on a stand. His face. Man, this is just so similar. Let me feel the smokestacks. Smokestacks, they're kind of loose. They're about as loose as the original, so that's a little disappointing. The antennas are nice and solid. The AS Toys antenna was not quite as good. I gotta lift this camera up a little bit. My copy had a flimsy antenna. It wasn't a deal breaker, but it was a little frustrating. Let me get out Optimus's, or no, let me get out the Knockoff's blaster. I'm just gonna call him Knockoff. And let's get out his blast effect as well. And let me get Prime's blast effect. He already has his blaster. Now let's get the axes out too, so we can see them on the figure. I'm gonna leave Roller and the repair bot out so we can compare them later. Alright, so far... Oh gosh, sorry Optimus. Everything seems the same. Oh, the plastic's so nice. I have no problems with that. It's really nice. Now this, you're gonna be able to fill in with your own cell-shaded stuff or blue windows, so you can decide what kind of windows you want. And here we have the matrix chamber and the matrix, and that looks like a clear plastic matrix. The AS Toys one, I believe, excuse me, I believe the AS Toys one was painted. Let's look at this Optimus. You know what? It's harder to open the doors on the original. There we go. We got it. Ooh, you know what I like? This is white. I like the white better than the gray. I think it matches his legs. But that matrix, this one's a little more orange. This one's a little more reddish. It's barely noticeable. So that's cool. Let's look at the blaster. This is Optimus's. There's actually like, it's more shiny, I think. It's a little bit more silver. This one's a little bit like a warm gray. This is more of a cool gray. And this is a different tone. So you have some more color there. Some more color separation, I suppose. That's cool. So, you know, better blaster. Again, this figure is no way a bad figure. This is an amazing, probably the most quality figure you're gonna ever get from Hasbro. It's just that these guys got to take their work and improve on it. There we go. Here, let's close this up. And the blast effect is a clear plastic, which I prefer to this foggy plastic. Also, the kittens that we were fostering, I think, chewed on this a little bit, which is unfortunate if I want to sell it, but anyway, looks really good. Love it. Okay, that goes on nice and easy. It's not too tight, and I'm kind of surprised how easily it went on, because I was seeing some reviews saying that it's really tight, but I don't think it's too bad. So let's also open up his arm. Okay, that opens up nice and easy. So far the transformation engineering, no problems. That goes on a little tight, but I don't know, I guess I'd rather it be too snug. It's not overly snug where it's frustrating. So that axe looks great. Let's put that on Optimus. I feel a little nervous. I have my knife blade still out. I mean, if anything, this blast effect goes on a little bit easier. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. That's the blast effect. It was the axe that was going on a little bit tighter. So this axe, I don't remember this axe being overly tight to put on. Oh, yeah, it's a little tighter. So anyway, let's have a look at them together. Yeah. Now you'll notice this is gray. That's because you can pop in either blue windows or cell shaded windows. But so far, I'm given, because of the things where the seams are fixed, and that's pretty cool that the seams are fixed for one thing. So in the Energon axe and blast effects, I like them better. So this guy's got one up on him. Okay, people are telling me that these lights are actually the way they're supposed to be, but this is the original figure. I thought these were put on wrong. Oh, I thought it was the placement of the lights. I just realized it's where this blue frame is. So yeah, this is actually fixed. This is the right way. Great. Okay, we're gonna take a break for a second. I'll be back. I have to go pick up our foster kittens. Goodbye. Now, where were we? Let's see. I think first what we should do, I feel like I've given these guys a pretty good comparison so far. What I'm going to say is, I think if you want to compare the plastic quality, the way I would describe it is if Optimus Prime, the Studio Series Hasbro version, is a 10 with plastic quality, I'm going to say that this guy is a 9.5, 9 or a 9.5. Again, if I didn't have this to hold and I just picked this guy up and felt him, I think I would think it's the exact same plastic. I might even go as far to say it's equal, but I don't want to lead anyone astray though. So let's put this fine fellow aside for just a moment, and let's start looking at some of the other accessories. You might hear some kittens mewing in the background. That's the foster kittens. They just got back from PetSmart, where we show them off to people, and no one adopted them. One person is interested in one. I'll be very sad to see them go, but I do want them to get homes, because as long as we can do this, it means less cats get destroyed. Anyway, that's my little public service announcement. All right, let's look at these guys first. You want to make sure that everyone understands that I have toy hacks on the Optimus Prime figures, so it's not like these guys are missing something. Okay, I'm glad I have the toy hacks on, because otherwise I think I would get them mixed up, because they're very similar. If anything, they have like a blacker color for the wheels. Plastic seems about the same. The screws are a little different on the back. Actually, like if you kind of turn it around, you see all this kind of like swirling effect in the plastic. That's not here at all. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know what that says about the quality of the plastic. The silver is, I can't tell them apart. The inside of these holes are white. They're not painted. The inside of these holes are painted. But otherwise, these are equal quality as far as I can tell. Look at this guy. The plastic, I feel like the detail is a tiny bit better on this section here. But again, I swear, if you snuck into my house, please don't do that. If you snuck into my house and you switched these, I would, except for, you know, the toy hacks that are on them, I would never know. They're so similar. See how well this opens up. Yeah, they're just so similar. This is amazing. So if you don't have an Optimus Prime yet, by the way, and you can't find one, this is the way to go. Show Z Store has him. You can also get them, I believe, on AliExpress. I don't know if they're still in stock on Show Z Store. I believe they are. This hood, this, oh gosh, the roof, whatever you want to call it, it's a little bit more of a purple color. It's not very noticeable. It's a little more purple, I think, but that's really the only difference I can see. So okay, all right, let's dig into some of the really interesting accessories here. We have the Skybound Megatron cannon. I'm getting the Studio Series Megatron soon. This Sunday, actually. I'm not huge fan. I'm not like chuckling when I make that noise. It's just I'm trying not to cough. I'm not a huge fan of the fusion cannon on the new Studio Series Megatron. I might swap this out once in a while just so it looks nicer. Cell shaded windows, blue clear windows, the intakes for the Starscream disguise. You have battle damage so that he looks like when he's getting shot by Megatron in the animated movie. Same thing for that head. We have 2 more heads. Gosh, there's 4 different heads if you include the one that's currently on him. I just need to have a better look at it and see how they're different. We have the Starscream head. We have an air conditioner for the back of the truck to fill in a gap. We have null rays for the Starscream. There's so many accessories. And again, it's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. This is how knockoffs work. It's crazy that we're getting, it, at the very least, close to equal or equal quality figure that actually has improvements in it for less than the price with the extra accessories. And I realize there are people that do not want to support knockoff figures. I feel like maybe it would be different for me if Hasbro's figures are not selling because so many people are buying the knockoffs, but I just keep seeing the Optimus Prime selling out. I don't know of any situations where he's shelf warming in any way, shape, or form. Like the Studio Series Bumblebee, Studio Series 86 Bumblebee, that one is shelf warming a bit. Not because he's a bad figure, but Hasbro made sure that that figure was going to be available. And I've seen lots of pictures of it, of lots of copies on shelves. If there were knockoffs of that, maybe I'd feel a little bit different that it's kind of taking money out of Hasbro's pocket. But if Hasbro's selling everything they have, then I guess why not? But it's maybe not the most correct opinion to have, but I respect you if you do not support knockoffs, and I understand why. So let's start messing with some of this stuff. Let's look at the different heads first. I don't know, is this like a more animation accurate head? Keep walking the camera. Let's compare. If I can hold still. Interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit more vertical, I guess. Here, let me hold it like that. Yeah, it's shaped different. This guy's a little more squat. I don't think you can transform them with the different heads. Yeah, because you can't even turn these antennas. These are just for robot mode, I believe. We have this one. More of his nose is showing. It's I don't know. In the comment section, please explain to me the differences between some of these heads as you understand it. And then this one's obvious. This one is the damaged one from his battle with Megatron. So that makes sense. But this one, and then we have this guy. Here, I wanna see how hard it is to replace their heads, because I do get scared of ball joints getting damaged. Oh, and it flew across the room. Yay! That wasn't too hard. I wasn't afraid it was going to break. Okay, let's make sure I know that that's... Put that on one side so we know that that's the one that is the original. Let's pop this on. No problem. Nice and snug. Yeah, you know what? That looks a lot more G1 accurate, I feel like. This is a little flimsy, but I don't know, it's fine. It's fine. Look at that. Now, I don't believe you'll be able to... Here, let's pull this back. Oh! Okay, this is something I knew was the case. It takes so much force to push this back. Like, I feel like I'm going to break it. This just easily just goes. No problem. Yeah, he's not going to fit in there. So, not all of the heads are going to fit. I wonder if any of the heads will allow for transformation. Okay, come on, tab in. I'm a professional. All right, this plastic back here is not as good. It's a little bit more easy to bend. I think. Let me feel his quality flat. Yeah, I think the plastic quality on the back is a little bit better. Here, let's leave this off actually, because I want to try some of the other heads. Here, I'm so scared I'm gonna smack the can. Oh no, that one came off even easier. So this one is a little more short and squat. Oh gosh, now it almost turns too easily. No, it's perfect. It's just the right amount of this is just the right amount of snugness, but it's not like the other one where you fear you're gonna break it or hurt yourself. Yeah, the antennas are way too long on that one. That's not transforming. Crap. Pardon me. And I think it's very obvious this one's not gonna fit either. No, none of the heads will transform. Whoa, I just missed your Butterfingers today. So what I do want to do, I want to leave this head on so I can show you another feature. So right here, we have his battle damage. Sorry, right here we have his battle damage from his fight with Megatron in the cartoon. This little tab right here, tabs in there. It just goes over the top of this. Super easy. So there we have battle damaged Optimus Prime, and it's I was afraid this was going to stick out like a sore thumb, because it obviously is going to be out farther than this side, but it's barely noticeable. It's worth it to be able to do that. That's so cool. And it comes off very easily, but it also stays on very nice and snug. Let's switch his head to the one that can actually transform. This one's a little bit harder to put on and off, but there we go. Okay, oh, you know what, I should just leave that off, because let's do the Starscream next. Crap. If I can get Starscream, get his head out. There we go. Starscream's head. That smirk. I wonder if that's the exact same facial expression as the episode where it happens. There we go. Easy peasy. Now we put on, so where do these tab in? Oh, sorry, I don't have this up. That's going to help. It looks like these tabs go into these slots. I think that's obviously where it goes. Yep. That's funny. Gosh, I actually want to, hold on. Come on, come off. It's very snug. It's very snug. I wonder if this will work on Prime. Part of me was tempted just to see if, I think there's people selling just the accessories. Will this go into Primes? No, I don't want to force it. It doesn't seem like it wants to fit. So they must have tweaked it a little bit so that these will fit better. But that's hilarious. I love that. Okay. Okay. You know, let's take these off anyway, because I don't think Starscream would be using an Energon X. Wow, this is snug. This is tight. Okay. Bring on his fist. Yeah, you kind of can see his neck a little easy. Is the original? No, the original does not look like that. It's nice and close to the body, but okay. Next, the wings. Let's see. How do these tab in? Oh, they tab in, I think, right there. Let's see if that works. Yep, that's exactly where they go. Oh, this is too funny. This is hilarious. I love this. I didn't know I needed this until I put it together. I believe that there are, I think it was at the MP, it wasn't MP10. It was the Masterpiece Prime before MP10 that I believe had the Starscream stuff. There's the null rays. Here's the thing that's different. They made these slots here. Those do not exist on this Prime, so this wouldn't even work on him. And I need me some null rays if I'm going to do this, so another reason to not just buy the accessory pack. Shout out to all the different people who have done reviews on this before me, so that I knew to not just purchase an accessory kit. It is hilarious. That's great. That's just worth the purchase alone. Look at him. It's just so dumb in such an amazingly awesome, fun way. I look just like Prime! Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. That was a horrible Starscream. But Megatron, why don't... That's not too bad. I'll have to work on my Starscream. Alright, that's so funny. Let's get all this stuff off of him. These are just nice and snug on here. Okay, take those off. Okay, I should just be putting this stuff back into... Well, I'm probably just going to throw all this stuff into a Ziploc, actually. Crap, now I've lost track of which head's the right one. Okay, the head is the right head's the one where the antennas move. That's easy enough to figure out. Oh, this is very snug. Oh, there goes the head. The head comes off nice and easy. It's under my foot. That's dangerous. Okay. Put Starscream back. Put these back. In here. Okay, these come off nice and easy. I gotta pay attention to whether I'm doing something with the camera or not. Alright. Let's put Prime's head back on. So, oh, there's windows for the side too. So I am almost certain I want to do the cell shaded windows. But the problem that I've seen, oh, they even have little indents right here where the wipers are, so you know exactly where it goes. So it goes in like that. The problem is I have seen that once you put these in, I'm not going to put it all the way. Ah! Sorry, gosh. I'm not going to put them all the way in. I'm just going to put them in a little bit. And I'm so indecisive. I am almost certain, though, I'm going to use these. Just enough so it stays. That goes in there. When he's in his truck mode, he's going to have these side windows down here. But not right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought I was going to go with these, but they're almost too cartoony, you know? Although, oh gosh, this is not... Okay, it came out. I wonder if I can just get away with putting them in only that much when I transform them so that I can just keep what I want. And then this is... That's how that looks. Yeah. See, nothing else is cell shaded. I was so certain I was going to go with the cell shading, but that just looks really nice. I just really wish you could take these out easily. I mean, I could just leave it in like that. It doesn't look great though. And I'll probably accidentally push it in more, so I should just be careful to... I should just decide if I'm going to put something in, it should be something I'm willing to be stuck with. So now let's do the Megatron arm. What you're supposed to do is pull out... Here, I think this needs to go down first. And you need to unhinge this. And there's a butterfly joint here. And you can pull this out. Before we do that though, I'm just really curious. His arm will go out too. And we probably want to pull this back as well. Oh, it's tighter. Oh gosh, it's very tight to get it to come out. And I just don't want to hurt my Optimus Prime, especially if I'm going to sell it. It's pretty tight in there. Honestly, I'm sorry guys. I have seen enough videos to know that he can wear that arm, but I don't want to chance it because again, I want to. I probably want to sell this guy, and I don't want to have anything wrong with him when I do. So let's get the Oh, it comes with this nice blast effect. And again, it doesn't have the cloudiness blast effects usually have. It's nice and clear, and I love that. And here's the Megatron arm. Oh, it feels nice too. Feels like the same kind of plastic. So you can open this up, turn this around like that, and close it. And then it really looks like Megatron's arm. So nice. Look at that. It's even got the articulated fingers. That's amazing. It's so cool. I mean, there are upgrade kits for the official Studio Series where you can just do the arm. So there's the cannon. Oh, something else about the cannon. I'll be right back just a second. I need a magnet. So Mecha Invasion Devastator, his light up effects are also activated by magnets. So let's use that. This lights up. I'm not sure where the magnet needs to, oh gosh, are there no batteries in this? Okay, I was trying to light this up and it was not lighting up. I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is, well, the good news is it's not broken. I thought it was. The bad news is it does not have batteries. I need to order them. I'll probably get them tomorrow. I'll just add it to the video. If you get this and you want to open him up to put the batteries in, I had to look this up. You take this back piece, wiggle it off, like so, and then this is a little difficult. Well, it's not as difficult as I was afraid it was. And then you want to split this in half. Oh, like that. That's where the batteries go. I'm not sure which way they face, but be careful opening it up too, because I just did that kind of violently, and I really don't want to break any of the pieces inside. So when you put it back on, there's a little slot there, and there's a little spot there to put it into. It goes right back on. There. But anyway, so here's Megatron's arm, and this just tabs right in there. And it looks really cool. And the thing is, this transforms right along with him to go into his truck mode. So let's put that on him right now. Like, I'm not even sure how hard it is to pull out the mushroom peg on this guy. So we're gonna see. No, that's not hard at all. It's much harder with this official Studio Series at Hasbro. So I don't know. I'm very nervous about trying to make it work. I know that the AS Toys ones, it'll work with those too, but those really have to get a lot of force. And I've seen people reporting that they've gotten some actual, what's it called when you stress fractures, stress marks. They're getting stress marks on there. But there, it goes on really easily. And there we go. Again, I will. You're gonna see this lighting up too. I'll just add it in. You'll see it now. Okay, as promised, I have come back to edit this in. I got the batteries. Getting the batteries in were a pain in the butt because they didn't go in snugly. I had to like balance the fusion cannon and slide the batteries in like. It's hard to explain. It was hard to get them in to finally get snug, but I finally did it after some frustration. But now that they are, I'll let you see how it looks. Basically, you just need a battery of any kind and just tap it once. And the first time you tap it, you'll get a solid beam. Second time you tap it, you get a flashing light, which is very cool. Third time you tap it, it starts flashing even faster. And then the last time, turns it off. And you can also put this awesome blast effect in. And I'm not sure how I feel about how the effect looks now. Oops, battery's on the other side. You can kind of see it. It probably would be better if I had the lights off. But it is flashing underneath. Let's turn the lights off. Oh yeah, actually that looks really cool. Oh, that looks really cool with the lights off, actually. Wow. All right. And then you can obviously take, well, I shouldn't say obviously, I didn't show this before, but you can take bits off of it and you can have your blast effects however you want to. or you can, gosh, every time, or you can do that. It just looks so cool. For some reason, it looks better on the camera. I don't know why. Here's Optimus. You've been drinking too much. It's time to go home. Come on, stand up straight, please. And then we can just do it with the one. See how, oh yeah, we can. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Let's see how it looks with just the, yeah, that's really neat. So I am glad it was not broken, and it looks neat. Love it. That's so cool. I finally have an Optimus Prime that has a Megatron arm, which I guess everybody wants now because of that amazing comic. It is a really good comic book, by the way, the Skybound Transformers comic. That's where this got popular. Let's put in that blast effect to make it even better. Very cool. Articulation is good, so you can, you know, hold it like that. And then you can, you can double wield. Come on, fist. Open. I feel like the fists are maybe a little harder to open than the official. Oh gosh, and you can't open them all the way because then this magazine gets in the way of them closing again, so you have to kind of do that. But, there we go. No, come on, stay in. There. That was user error, not because anything's wrong with the toy. There we go. There. Now he's, oh, his shoulder joint's super tight when I was rotating it up, but oh, that's so cool. Okay. I believe we've looked at everything that we can look at in this mode. So, what say you we transform him? Is this just not... Oh, that wasn't pushed in all the way. I wonder how many of my figures I did not have the heads down. That might be the problem of why they were sticking up so far. That looks much better. Okay, I was wondering what was wrong with that. Let me just put away some of my stuff here. All right, let's do the transformation, and this is an opportunity for anyone that does not know how the Studio Series 86 transformation works. You're going to see it right now. And again, it just, everything feels really good on him. So what should we start with? Okay, so the first thing we do, open this up, close his fists all the way. This goes in, and oh, that's because I didn't have, his fingers aren't closed all the way. That would help, right? Okay, they need to close first and then close. Okay, I'm a professional. Let's try that again. Much better, there we go. And then, same thing, oh, I guess we got, no, we don't really have to take the cannon off. It would be easier with the cannon off. All right, let's take that off. Pull this back. Fists are all done. Push this back. Close it just like the... That is so cool that they worked that in. So we want to pull this out and rotate... Oh no. That's not supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure. The heck? All right, folks. That's... Oh, no. Okay, it just comes off easily. You do that. Okay, it's in there pretty nicely now, actually. It just came off for some reason. Rotate that in and put it up there. Actually, we want to leave the fusion cannon off because I believe in the truck mode, this pegs in there instead. So let's just leave it like this for now. And then we want to turn it. Which way do we want to turn it? Yeah, we want it like that. And like that. Okay, next, lift this up, bring this back, and I'm going to take this opportunity to show you something. Oh, look at those wheels. Very nice chrome, and they feel like rubber. I feel so bad for my Prime because I'm just comparing all these things, and he's just like, it's not my fault, I'm a good toy. The wheels are more gray. It's a little hard to see. Well, no, you can see. The wheels are more gray, and they're chrome on this one. Also, you see that rod right there? That metal peg? That's hidden on this guy. So, well done on that. All right, let's So we want to pull these out. Oh, and down here, we want to pull these out as well. Oh wow, that's tight. Maybe it's easier. Oh, it's easier to pull it out this way and then pull them down. So these get pushed down, and you can just put these out like that. We want to lift up these side panels here. Like everybody and their mother know how to do this transformation, but it is also nice to do this just to practice, to see what the quality's like. And so far, the transformation feels just as good. The plastic quality is not. I'm not noticing it anymore. I know I was saying before this doesn't seem as good. It seems fine. I'm not really noticing it now. So, all right. So let's do the next part. We twist this. Oh, twist this around. Okay, this is. What have I done wrong here? Oh, this is really making me nervous. It's okay. It turned the other way. That's strange. All right, that's I guess a slight point, negative point for this guy. Let me turn this around here. Now, and again, this is so buttery smooth. It's so nice not to have to force that and fight with it. This comes up. Oh wait, no, we want to do this first. Well, antennas should go forward a little bit for clearance. It comes around. Goes in there, and then bring this out. Oh, okay, that double hinge part's a little tight. Oh, okay, I can take this off camera. Okay, there, I got it. I think that'll loosen up in time, but that was actually a little hard to get that second part of that joint there. I do wish that the smokestacks were snugger. I think they're maybe a little bit snugger than the original, but those are still a little looser than I would like. So the head goes down in there. Let's bring this up. Something's wrong. The head's not going in all the way like it's supposed to. Am I crazy? Or is it fine? No, I'm overthinking it. It's fine. So that goes there. Then these go on double hinges to the front. Oh, that actually feels a little bit easier than the original to put those in the front there. Then we bring these side panels back down on both sides. Oh wow, it's a mess up here. Then I want to bring this down, and we're gonna bring the arm in. This will slot to there. Come on. All right, there, going in. I am going to say some of this feels a little bit rougher than the Studio Series. Like there's another part here that's supposed to tab in. There's like a tab and a slot down here. It's just not going in there. We got it. But I am finding you need to force things a little bit more with this version. That went in much easier, the Megatron arm. Yeah, the Megatron arm went in easier in both spots. So that part's good. All right, let's do this. We're gonna bring the wheels out, and then bring these out a little bit. Bring this down, and you want to push this up. I'm gonna bring this out. And then there's another part here. Oh gosh, this is tight. This is very tight. There we go, we got it, but that's very tight. Okay, to be fair, pulling this out felt just as difficult on the official Prime. So that's an update. All right, so next, pull these out. Oh, that feels nice and snug. I feel like that was kind of loose on mine. There's a double hinge here. Make sure that you straighten that out first and then bring it up. Okay, good. That tabs in nice. All right, it's not perfect. I could tab in a little bit more snug, and that's a problem that, oh gosh, it's actually really not tabbing in as well as I would like it to. That's a problem the AS Toys version had, but the AS Toys version was even worse. It's double hinge. Oh, it just does it there. That doesn't seem too bad on that side, but this side's bothering me, to be honest. It's not horrible, but I don't like that little bit of a gap. Huh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm finding that the I'm doing the arm bit here, and this definitely is not as difficult to get everything tabbed in on the official toy. I know, surprise, something's, well, so far everything's been better on the knockoff. So yeah, there's still some things about the original that are better. I shouldn't have done that first. Okay, there we go. That's it. Yeah, these tab in perfectly. There's no gaps. There's a little bit of a gap there. So that's a downside for this toy. If you're gonna get it, it's barely noticeable, but I'm noticing it. So then we have the upper body done. Let's bring this down. Now we're gonna do the legs. Pop these up. Now this is something I've seen in other videos. I am going to point out to you now. If you look at the original Studio Series Prime, the Hasbro, and this, look, they filled in these gaps. That is really cool. And again, the feet are the way they're supposed to be. They filled in the gaps. Now what? Now we pull, you want to pull this out. That's a little loose. This is a slot you pull out, and then this is a tab down. Come on. This is really loose too. I don't like that. That's very loose there. But you pull those out. Although, oh, it makes it much more stable. Once you close the feet, I'm sorry, I'm not explaining the transformation to you. You want to close these up. Once you do that, this doesn't really move nearly as much. And also, like as I did this, you want to bring these up. So those go together where that tab is. Now that stays nicely. That's nice and snug. And then, oh wait, we don't want to do that yet actually. Oh, that's almost too snug. Okay, that's very snug. We want to untab the shins and bring them all the way around like that. Now, the AS Toys had incredibly loose shins. This does not have that problem at all. And now we want to combine that with the tab there. Oh, that makes me nervous because that is very tight. And then we want to bring... Oh, why did that make that snapping noise? Anyway, so this goes back. Oh, let's push these up a little bit because this is going to need some room to go back. We bring this down. Pull the wheels out a little bit when you push it down, and then they push it. They tab in a little bit there, a little soft tab there. So, okay, turn them this way a little bit. Bring this down, and then these tabs are going to push into these slot. These tabs are going to go into these slots on both sides, like that. Oh wow. Okay. I'll know if this, so far this actually feels like it tabs in a lot nicer, but so we'll find out for sure when we do this. So we take this part, bring it down. Oh, that's AS Toys super loose when you bring this down. This just literally swings. This seems fine. And then bring it up. You want to turn it a little bit so that this bit can clear over the wheel. And then as you go over it, turn it back about here so that that part can tab right into there. Actually, no, the tab is actually here in a slot there. And I'll go into that. It seems a little bit better than the Prime. I feel like this is more well put together. I'll get the Prime out and obviously compare that too. So let's do that with the other side. Turn this almost all the way, bring it up, and when it gets past the wheel, bring that in the rest of the way, and then we slot that in. And then finally we bring out the other glorious chrome and rubber wheels. The only weird thing is that the trailer does not have those wheels being chrome. I'm also going to have to buy an Optimus Prime sticker for the side of the trailer. But, okay, there he is. I was kind of hoping once I brought everything in, these seams would fill in, but they didn't. They're just a little bit of a gap. It's really not a deal breaker though. And then this is really cool too. So now we have, oh, and you can't slide him because he's got those nice rubber wheels. Okay, so there he so there he is. Let's take the fusion cannon and it just pops right onto there. So we have him looking just like he did in the comic book again. And also, this is where the other new windows can go in. You also have windows to go there. So I still need to decide if I want the blue or if I want the cell shaded. Let me finish the Prime transformation and we can really compare them all the way. This is not nearly as loose. This comes out, this part that comes out, it's much more stable, snug, I guess. And when you bring them together, here, let's close the feet. They're not nearly as tight. I really don't like how tight they are on the knockoff. And there we can see that they've corrected the mistake on the lights, because you can see the blue frame should be going over the top, not under. So that's right. And I was corrected in the comment section. Thank you, by the way, when I did the AS Toys review. It was corrected for me. Oops. That I never knew that's what was wrong. I always thought that what was wrong was the whites and the gray were in the wrong spots. Something else that is a little bit of an issue is these two on the official Hasbro, no gap at all. These have a little tiny bit of a gap on here. But otherwise, here, let's finish the transformation on him. Yeah, the shins, bringing those in, if anything, I think they might even be more secure than, or these might be a little bit looser, the shins, when I'm bringing them around. But anyway. Okay guys, another improvement. It's subtle. But you see how there's, okay, that gap didn't, I tabbed that in a little bit better, but I feel like there's more of a subtle gap. Like when you push this down, it just keeps coming back out. There's a subtle gap here. I always got frustrated. I felt like this never quite would just go in nice and snug all the way. But this one, so much more solid than the other one. Oh wait, I didn't. It would help if I did this right. Alright, maybe it's my imagination. I feel like this is just... Oh, my fingernail's coming off. That's gross. I just feel like this is a little tiny bit more secure. A little bit less gappage than the Prime. It's barely noticeable, and I'm probably imagining it. I think this is, sorry, this has less, this seam is more closed than this seam here. Maybe it's because of the Megatron arm. See the other side? I don't know. That seam is much more tight on the knockoff. So anyway, there we go. There are the two of them. Also the plastic quality. This is a shiny plastic. This is more of a matte finish. It's not shiny at all, I don't think. But these guys, like, really, except for the stickers being missing, you can't tell the difference. And again, I think just filling those gaps there, this is just such an improvement in a lot of ways. Oh, by the way, it's not, I didn't realize, it's not when you try to get the head out. It's when you snap it in all the way. That's when it's really a lot of pressure, but this is still better. I don't like that. There's like this little bit of broken, like when you do a model and you pull something off the sprue. Oh, I don't like that. I might try to clean that up a little bit. So that's a downside. That's obviously not on there. Oops, on there. Okay, we have one more piece. I think this is one more piece of accessory stuff to show off. Oh, we also have this. We also have his side window. And again, I'm not going to put it in all the way, but that goes there. And then you'll also obviously have the window in front, but you have side windows as well. And you have both colors. You have the clear one. So you can have whatever you want. And again, I guess you could try to only put it in halfway, but I have heard if you put it in all the way, it's not coming out, or it's going to be very difficult to do so. So now we have this air conditioner that will fill in this gap here. How's this going? Oh, it's kind of loose like that, I guess. I guess that's cool. I was hoping it was gonna. I forgot it doesn't cover up that bottom part. That seam, that big gap in the seam where it's supposed to. That just kind of bugs me. That's there. Because Prime, well, Prime has a little bit of a gap. It's just tiny, but it's not nearly the same. You can use this on Prime too, I think. The Hasbro one. If you call them Prime, they're both Prime. Yeah. That goes in there. It doesn't really, unless I'm doing something wrong. Maybe, is it supposed to go in the other way? Nope, I had it in right. Huh. It does not stay in especially securely unless I'm doing something incredibly wrong. Just snap into something? No, it's just loose. So you can just loosely put in a gap filler there. I mean, it's better than nothing. I also don't like the fact it's that cream color when everything else on this figure is white. But yeah, I guess it's kind of cool, right? So that's it. That's everything. It's just a really cool upgrade. So I think I am definitely going to keep this guy. And this guy is going to find a new home. But he is a fine fellow, and he deserves a good home. Sorry guys, I forgot to compare the trailers more in depth, and also I forgot to compare them on the actual trucks. But this is what we're looking at here. Let me take the camera off and bring it closer and just give you a tour. There we go. I think I showed you this before actually. The details just seem, they really seem the same on the inside. By the way, a little shout out for the toy hacks for this. It really makes it pop. I love it. Yeah, everything fits in nicely. So the medical bot, he's fine. He fits in just like the other one. And put the blast effects on him. Just like the other one. And again, I love those blast effects even more because they're clear. And next, let's see how he looks on Prime. So I'm going to close these guys up and we'll see how that looks. Oh! I forgot to look for this. Hey, look! It also has these. I never checked that. Let's compare these quick too. I have to put them together quick. Oh, this is interesting. So, I kind of like, this is actually more clear than this. This actually has that foggy look to it. It doesn't have that super clear. This might not look as cool though if they had made it that same clear plastic as the blast effects. This almost has like a shininess, like almost a metallic look to it. Maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know. I think I do prefer the Hasbro one on this one, but I mean it's still almost exactly the same. The detail's a little bit nicer on the Hasbro one, but here I'll show these off in a second. We're just going to close this up. Let's roll these guys around a little bit and compare. Here's Optimus. The wheels roll just fine on everything. Let me get this guy ready. Oops. See, this air conditioner does not stay in. Worth anything. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know if there's really... I mean, yeah, there's some place they could have tabbed it in there. They could have put some tabs on the back of it, but what do you do? Yeah, it rolls just fine, again, and I really like those chrome wheels. Let's compare the wheels on the back. Yeah, they're a little more gray. I think I compared these already. I don't know. They're a little more gray, but the wheels are pretty much the same. And they both roll just fine. Now let's finally do... I'm just going to leave the air conditioner off. So if anyone's not familiar with... Oh gosh. Oh, please don't tell me these don't stay in. That would be a bummer. Okay, that goes in just fine on that one. If anyone has not watched the animated movie, there's a incredibly iconic scene of Optimus just plowing through Decepticons and going to protect Autobot City. And in the start of the scene is him exploding up into the air like that. It's just really, really, really funny that they made these blast effects just for that. People went nuts when they saw that when they first revealed it. But I am having some trouble getting these blast effects to stay on the knockoff. And I could be doing something wrong. Oh, that one went in just fine. I just hope there's not something wrong, because this is like one of my favorite parts of this video. This one's not going in. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It was just a little tighter. There. Yay. Crisis averted. Oh, okay. Here's a little bit of a problem. Fusion cannon is not making this. Well, you can turn it a little bit. So we'll just do that for now. There we go. Looks great. Looks great in both of them. So yeah, that's my comparison of the trailers as well. And I think we're done here. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope this helps you make a purchasing decision for yourself. And I highly recommend him, and I love him. And I will talk to you later. Goodbye.